Hey guys, welcome to the Soul Experience, the podcast to enlighten your mind and comfort your soul. In this podcast, we cover everything from spiritual awakenings to hidden truths about society in order to help you lead a positive lifestyle. We hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of the Soul Experience. In this episode, we're going to be talking about sun gazing, angel numbers, demons, and, tips on how to be healthier. I'm your host, Carolina, and with me is the one, the only, keeper of my heart, love of my life, Gerardo!
Hi! Do you think we're cringy to them?
We're probably really cringy.
Oh, who cares?
But it's okay, because I love you. Okay, so today we've got quite a bit to cover, so let's get to it. So, first topic, sun gazing. Da-da-da-da.
Sun gazing.
Okay, so...
This is a big one.
Yeah, this is a big one.
It's an important one.
Okay, do you want to go into that? So what is sun gazing and what it do?
Well, sun gazing is pretty much when you just take the sun's energy, not take, I guess. The sun has unlimited energy.
Yeah.
But whenever there's sunlight outside, when there's not too many clouds, and the sun just hits your skin, that's sun gazing. You just
feels tingly.
Yeah, it's hard at first. It's okay to look at the sun. You won't go blind. But just try to do it during mornings when the sun, during sunrise and sunset, because it's easier then. But anyway, sun gazing, you just soak up the sun's energy because the sun, think about it like this: without the sun, there would be none of us, no life. The sun gives life. Its energy is crucial for our living.
It's life energy.
Yeah. So when you're soaking up sun energy, even though everyone says it's bad or it gives cancer or
skin cancer,
blah blah blah, that's not true. I mean, what plants do you see with cancer? No, I'm kidding. But
plants can't get cancer. I wonder if they could. That'd be weird.
No, but sun gazing is really crucial. It'll help speed up your awakening. What you'd want to do is pick a time to go outside. And for starters, you can just go chill outside in the sun for a few minutes. You can look up at it as long as you can, and then once it forces you to close your eyes, you just keep your eyes closed and pretty much meditate, clear your mind while soaking up this energy. And it just feels so warm, so comforting, and once you're done, you feel energized. You feel you just have more energy.
Ready for the day.
Yeah, it's so good for you, and what it does, it's just pretty much giving you energy. It heals your body. It does so much. You can literally get cure diseases and stuff just soaking up the sun. It's really,
and you start
really
to eat less too.
Yeah, and
you do sun gaze.
When you sun gaze, you start to your body starts to just use up that energy instead of needing to eat as much. And so that's how I lost so much weight.
Oh, that's true.
I started sun gazing, and I would start only eating once or twice a day. And the thing is, it wasn't a negative thing. I didn't feel bad or anything. I was completely energized and normal, but I was just eating less because I needed less. I had sun energy to keep me going, and it's a really crucial part to your awakening.
Yeah, because no energy is you're just gonna stay stuck forever.
Especially now with everything that's going on, the sun energy is gonna help you a lot.
Even though it's been recently, at least where we live, which we're not going to disclose, it's been raining a lot, almost every day.
The thing about that is on purpose. We'll get into that right now. But yeah, try to sun gaze. Try to put it into your schedule. You can fit it in whenever there's sun outside. When you see the sunny go outside, you can head to the park. You can go chill out on a chair or balcony or something.
And just enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really, really good for you.
Whoop. Okay, next. Oh, any tips for when there's no sun outside?
When there's no sun outside, there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything because, where we live, there's a lot of clouds all the time.
All the time.
And the thing is, it's on purpose. You can look it up. You can see how the government creates clouds.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because if you believe in the whole elites, reptilian stuff, which...
Well, we can't really get into at the moment.
But
hopefully we will in future episodes.
Well, they can't take the sun.
They can't stand the sun.
Yeah, so it's just try your best to get as much sun gazing in as you can.
Freaking possible, because
it'll be great for you. Trust me.
Exactly.
If if you're struggling with meditation, it'll help with that. You can go outside and meditate while soaking in sun energy. Or even better, you can sit next to a tree.
A tree has really good grounding energy.
Yeah.
So, nature.
It's like all plants are aware, so it's cool.
Exactly. They're so smart. They're just like. Oh, you guys can't see what I just did, but it's okay. It's sorry. Okay, something we briefly want to touch on is
angel numbers. Like, angel numbers is one of the things that woke me up a lot. Once I started to see, it started in this one moment. I was driving home from being with you. I was on my way home and I was on the highway, and I just thought, like, angels or something, show me a sign if you're here with me. And then I see 666 on a license plate on a car. And then I see a 6 on the next car that passes by, and then another one, and then the next car, and the next car, and then, like, I swear the next, like, 15 to 20 cars all had at least 1 6 in their license plate. And I just knew, it's like,
this
they're
is legit.
They're hitting me up, you know.
It's the real
they slid in
deal.
my DMs.
Oh, God.
No, I'm playing.
But basically, angel numbers are just kind of like repeating numbers and stuff. But we'll get into that.
Like, we can get into it a little bit.
Okay.
So what I saw was 666, and when I looked it up, what it meant is that you're doing something wrong on your journey. Like, you just have to, like, pay attention to everything that's going on right now and fix it, so you can continue to grow and improve. And so I did, and the numbers started changing. Like, it took me a while at first.
Yeah.
But then the numbers started changing to other numbers. I would start seeing 444, 555, 333, 111, and it's like, it happened gradually,
and
but then it got to a point where, like, I could not stop seeing them.
Yeah.
Every single place, whenever I scroll through YouTube, I see 222, 111, 555, 333, and then I would show my cousin. I'm like, watch, I'm gonna refresh it and see 222 or something, and then I refresh it, and there's like 2.2 million views. 2 months ago, it's 222, or like, it literally happened like that, and he's just like, what the hell? And then I showed my sister, so I'm like, watch. I told them I'm gonna see either 111, 222, 333, 444, or 555, and then I refreshed it, and then the very first thing that pops up is a video about angel numbers, and it had 111, 222, 333, 444, 555 on it, and it's like, it's not a coincidence. It's never a coincidence.
It's never a coincidence. It's
your angels.
The universe and the angels being like, yo, we got your back.
Yeah, it's just your angel sending you messages through numbers like that. You can look it up online what each number means. Like 88 or 888. Oh, sorry, that was a kitty, but he's
a special guest today.
Yeah.
His name's Milo. He's a baby, and he's very clingy. Anyways,
88 or 888, for example, means like abundance and prosperity.
Money.
Yeah, like it could be money or something you wanting.
Financial stability
to you. Oh no. Our kitty. Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. He's being
yeah.
a nuisance.
We've been struggling with him. Like, he won't let us record, and it's kind of annoying, but...
Yeah. He's a baby. Like,
yeah,
he's 4 months old.
So he's really clingy.
Yeah, but... So please disregard any weird background noise. We tried to get him to sleep. Did he spill his food?
He spilled it into his bowl.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next.
Okay, so... changes in the world right now. Everything's kind of really out of whack. At least I know for me, I like structure, and there is no structure whatsoever in my life at the moment.
Yeah, like where we live, they just let us know like a couple hours ago that it's gonna go into lockdown.
Yep.
Where we're just forced to stay in our house. Well, not necessarily forced. We can go out to grocery shop.
Or to like the doctor or
Yeah,
something.
but that's pretty much it.
That's it.
And so we're just gonna be locked in. And it's dumb because this disease really ain't shit. It's not even a big deal. It doesn't.
The flu has killed more people. Like
it's pretty much just like another flu. And like they're just making a big deal of it for other reasons, which we've talked about before. But you just have to stay grounded. Just don't pay too much attention to what's going on, because it'll put you in a negative mindset. If you start panicking or start complaining about everything that's going on, your mind is gonna start thinking negative, and then with that negative thinking comes in more negativity in your life, because your brain is just a projector, pretty much. What you think inside, what you feel, or what you say is what comes into fruition. Yeah, it manifests. If you're complaining all the time, and then that's why your life never gets better. If you keep saying, "Oh, my life sucks, my parents are horrible, blah blah blah," then that's just what's gonna keep happening, because that's what you keep bringing into reality.
Okay, yesterday we were talking. Well, not yesterday. Earlier today, we were talking about that little like reality split. You know how like if I can you talk about that?
Yeah,
I really like.
okay.
I think that's interesting.
It's something that just came to me. It's just it's from my own intuition. You can take it if it.
He's freaking so intuitive, y'all.
If it resonates, then awesome. If it doesn't, then that's okay too.
Yeah.
But so what I was talking about is like, so like let's say me and her, like I'm not panicking at all. I'm completely calm about this whole corona situation. But she is panicking. She's scared. She's worried. She's preparing or whatever. In my reality, my brain, like I'm gonna be manifesting a good reality where nothing really that bad happens, because I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm not worrying, and so in my reality, that's the reality I tune into, where nothing really does happen.
Right.
But like in her reality, since she's focusing on worrying and being scared and panicking and stuff, in her reality, her brain is gonna tune into the reality where shit goes down and things get bad. And like the thing is like, there's parallel realities. The universe happens all at the same time. Like, let's say there's multiple different realities. You can look into, what do you call it?
The multiverse. No, I'm just
there is a theory, but so
deja vu.
No, not deja vu.
Dang.
But deja vu is a part of it. But
what is it?
Quantum physics, like.
What is it?
Yeah, they realized that an atom, like an atom, let's say it goes left or goes right when on its vibration or something like that. It can either go left or right. But what they realized is that it does both.
At the same time?
No, it does both. But like it's pretty much like splitting a reality. It's like maybe you see it go left, but it also went right. And so like what they're thinking is that that's where like the reality splits into a whole different new reality.
That's pretty cool.
And so basically your brain is powerful. And if you're focused on that negativity thing, your brain is going to tune in. Like, you're going to be thinking in that frequency, and so that's the frequency you're going to start tuning into. It's the same thing with, like, the law of attraction. Whatever you're thinking, feeling, that's what you attract.
Exactly.
And so it makes sense because the frequency in your brain is just matching the frequency of negativity. And so that's what you go into. That's the reality you split into. And so just focus on you being great, and you'll be alright. And the people that are panicking, the people that are worrying or scared are the ones that are gonna go to hell. Like, not go to hell, like hell, but I mean, everything's gonna go bad for them.
For them, yeah, exactly.
And
so try your best to just.
You have to keep mind of that. Kitty.
Tune into like a really good, positive reality so that everything goes as good for you as it can.
Yeah.
So, what else are we gonna talk about? Oh, demons.
Demons?
Okay, so what are demons like? Okay, because we know that a lot of religions and mythologies and stuff have demons, but demons are like pretty freaking real. Yeah,
they have lots of names actually. Demons, aliens, elves. They have multiple names. And well, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same thing. Ghosts. I think even ghosts.
Sometimes ghosts can be
be
considered demons.
And it's like they're beings from a different dimension. Like they're all around us, everywhere. They're here in front of you, behind, anywhere. It's like they're always here. They've always been here.
Exactly.
But we just can't see them because our eyes can't. We're three-dimensional beings. We can't see into their dimension, and they're fourth-dimensional beings. And we're not just three-dimensional beings, we're multi-dimensional beings. We can go through the third, fourth, and fifth dimension.
Which we'll be talking about
Yeah, we will.
soon.
They're stuck in the fourth dimension, which is why they want to take us down. They're pretty much in control of the elites. They're the ones who run the world. They're the ones who give, like, the government and stuff.
Like, all these
technology. And things. Like, for example, Nazis... there's files and stuff where they claim to have gotten all these crazy technologies. Like they created a UFO, which I think the United States went in and destroyed. But they had created things like UFOs and stuff that that these fourth dimensional beings gave them the technology for. And so basically what they would do is this drug, I think it was DMT, that allows them to go into their dimension, speak to them, and that's where they would get this information, and it'd come back and it would like work. It would actually do stuff. And I'm thinking like people like Tesla and Einstein knew about that. I think they have they've got a lot of information, a lot of their creations from other places.
From other places, because like they're freaking smart.
Like think about it. What human is gonna be able to create a motherboard? How are you gonna just think of that?
And then there's so many theories that Einstein had about space and stuff that have all been recently proven correct.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
He had theories on teleportation, time travel.
Time travel.
I guess teleportation, like going through space and time. There's so much, and it all comes from the fourth dimensional beings, which are really smart, but a lot of them are evil.
A lot of them are freaking evil. Just gross.
And the thing is, like, they require sacrifice for the information you give them. They give you. So a lot of it could be like killing or blood or
your soul. Which I don't know why they would want it, but okay.
But basically, so realize this: when you're thinking negative, and then these negative thoughts keep coming into your mind, it's not really you. It's not the person talking in your head. It sounds like you, but it's not you.
It's not you.
It's definitely not you. It's your higher self, your real self doesn't think like that. Your real self isn't negative at all. Doesn't hate itself at all. Wouldn't talk bad about itself at all. It's not you talking. It's not you in your head. It's these demons or these entities in your head giving you these negative thoughts, keeping you depressed, keeping you
anxious and scared in general. And it sucks, but they just don't like us. Yeah, exactly. And
they envy us because they're fourth dimensional beings, but they're stuck there. They're really nothing. But us, we're amazing. We're like superhuman. We're pretty much gods.
Yeah, we can go above and beyond the fourth dimension.
But they don't want us to know that. That's why this matrix is all around us, to keep us distracted, to keep us from realizing our full potential.
Exactly.
And so keep that in mind, okay? Just realize it's not always you talking in your head. It's not you who's unconfident, insecure and stuff. It could be something else. Just realize that, and maybe it'll help you.
Yeah, it's those demons trying to keep you at a low vibration so that you never realize your full potential.
Yeah, like her, for example, they were like attacking
her,
like
hella attacking me. Like, okay, so I don't really like bragging about myself very much, but I guess I'm quote unquote special because I'm an empath and
she has a huge purpose.
I do have a huge purpose. But for me, I was dealing with depression for like a really long time, for like 3 or 4 years now. And my freshman year of college, it got to the point where I kind of almost attempted suicide, which really was a really scary point in my life. But the reason the demons do that is because they know about you and your potential and how much power you have, but they don't want you to realize that, so they put you down as much as they can so that they can get rid of you, which fuck them. But
like now they can't do shit.
They cannot do anything. Like once you become aware that it's not you, that it's something else, it's a lot easier to fight it off.
The only reason they have control is because you don't know, you don't realize that it's not you. And once you realize it's not you, you can really fight it and just be a lot better, be a lot stronger, because they're weak compared to you. They're nothing compared to you, so don't even be scared. Like, the thing is, you could be scared of a demon being there, but it's always been there your whole life. Yeah. So why would you be scared
of it now?
Yeah.
Don't ever think you can't do it, by the way. You guys are like super strong, like so special. Much more stronger
like the way
than
she
you
is
think.
Special. She's not above anyone. You guys are special too. We're all special in our own way. And you just have to realize that. Meditation will help you realize that. The way she talks to her higher self has all the answers.
She's so smart.
Yeah.
And I'm here like, what? Speaking of, bad demons and whatever, what are energy vampires?
Energy vampires. We touched on this topic briefly 2 episodes ago. or it's people
who suck up your energy. They're much. Just like
there's just negative people who are always angry or always sad, always depressed, always feeding off of your good energy. Like, think about it, maybe you have the people in your life that are really negative, but they always want you around. It's because being around you feels good
to them.
They might not be doing it on purpose, but it feels good to them because your energy is a lot higher and their energy is low. So when they're around you, their energy gets pulled up a little bit, but your energy gets pulled down in the process, and you cannot allow that. That's bad. It'll just keep you locked in this
like really terrible cycle. And I know this because I've unfortunately dated energy vampires.
And you just deal with energy vampires your whole life.
My entire freaking life. Essentially, it can feel like a one-sided relationship where you're giving and you're giving and you're giving, but you never get anything in return, and you end up really drained of all your energy because you're trying to like keep things going or things moving, but it's really not worth it.
Or you don't even have to do much. Just being around them starts to drain you.
Feels weird.
Seeing their negativity, feeling their anger, their sadness, it just brings you down.
Sometimes it may be intentional, sometimes it's not, depending on like, the person.
Yeah.
But it can still happen to you. So just please be aware that, there's people out there and you need to like dip.
Yeah. No.
So
it's not worth it. If they don't have your best interest in mind, or if they're not thinking about you and your energy, then what's the point? Like, if you tell them about this stuff, and let's say they actually listen to you, if they don't try to change for
the
better, or if they completely ignore it, then who's telling? What's to say that they actually really truly care? Like, it's hard because a lot of those people can be your close family, close friends, your partner, and it sucks. But you just have to realize you can either take that path of like where you stay with them, you stay around them, and you continue being pulled down, held back by them, or you can release them and then blossom into this amazing enlightened creature.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So, like, tips. What's your tips to protect their energy? Like, how do you do it?
I cut everyone off.
You cut everyone off.
Like,
yes,
everyone that's not like me, everyone that's really, really asleep, everyone that doesn't have energy or a vibration as high as me, they're out of my life. Like, it was hard at first, but I realized I'm doing this for myself. If they love me, they'll understand. I'm not doing it because of them or because they did anything to me. It's just more that their vibration, their energy doesn't match mine. Their thoughts, their emotions, their everything, it doesn't match, it doesn't fit with mine. So why would I go and hang out with a crowd that has no interest that I am in, like anything that I'm into? They don't do anything I'm into. They don't feel the way I feel. They don't think the way I think. Like, yeah, we were friends, and most of them were like school friends, but it was their friends because those are the friends that are available. Really, that's what it is with most schools. You make friends, but a lot of them aren't even like you. Maybe you have like a couple, like one or two friends that you're really extra close with because maybe they have that same energy as you. But other than that, you tend to like just hang out with certain people just because that's who you have in your life.
Yeah.
But you have to change that. You have to pick and choose and see who is good for you and who isn't good for you, and then you just have to cut it out, cut them out. Or you can talk to them, you can tell them all these things, and if they want to become enlightened, then that's great. But if they don't, if they think you're crazy or whatever, then what's the point anymore? Just stay away, protect your energy, and realize that you can't save everyone. And we'll get into that later.
Putting yourself first is not selfish.
No,
it's self-care, if anything.
No, it is selfish, I guess. But selfishness
is not. Yeah, it's not good. There's a lot of.
It is good.
I mean, it is good. Sorry. Whoa.
Like,
my brain.
People tend to put that into your head that being quote unquote selfish is a negative thing.
There's a lot of stigma around being selfish, but I feel like people should be more selfish, if anything.
Because you can't, like, a broken person can't help another broken person, and in order for a broken person to fix themselves, they have to be selfish for a while. They have to focus on themselves, think about themselves, focus on their energy, and then that's the way they can rise up and get better. But if they're not selfish at all, if they're just being a yes person, just
a selfless person.
Yeah.
Then there's less of yourself.
Yeah.
Boom.
And if you're like the type that just they can never say no to people, then you're the ones being taken. You're the ones being taken advantage of. Your energy is always being taken because those people know in their head that you won't say no, and they keep pushing you. They'll convince you, and then you'll do whatever it is they want.
Exactly.
And so you just have to stand up for yourself, be strong, and protect your own energy because no one else will.
Exactly. Wow. Wise. Ooh. Okay, so going into positive lifestyle stuff, right? Being healthier. Being healthier is so hard. Recently, me and my beautiful boyfriend right here have tried to become vegan, but it's really difficult.
Not vegan, but...
Not vegan per se, but we're trying to cut out certain things that we
eat. We're trying to take out a lot of the meat stuff that we eat. Like, not completely, not yet at least. We're eating much healthier. We're definitely only, like, drinking no more soda.
Oh, I haven't drank soda in, like, experience that I had. I work in food stuff. I don't know how to explain. I don't want to give away where I work.
Yeah.
And so after work, I was getting food from the place where I work at, and I hadn't drank soda in about like 2 to 3 months already. And I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna get some today just for, shits and giggles. And I went and I grabbed a cup of soda, but I also grabbed a cup of water just in case. And I drank it, and it was the most weird experience because it was so sugary, so intense. It just tasted like I was just drinking water and sugar. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Because I used to like drink that almost every day whenever I was at work. And it was I couldn't do it. So then I just did not. I haven't drank soda since then. I can only drink water and like lemonade
like natural lemonade,
juice.
Not that soda lemonade.
Yeah, like juice the juice,
real juice, exactly. Non-GMO.
So being healthy is, obviously like super important, but why is it such a like crucial thing like right now?
Well, right now, because all the stuff that's going on around you, if you eat healthy, if you eat life, pretty much, like plants, vegetables, all these things, they are life. They provide life. They're here for you. That's what you're supposed to be eating. They give you the energy that, like all the positive energy that you need. When you're eating fast food, all this negative junk food, it puts you into negative mindsets because you are what you eat. You literally are what you eat. And the energy you're putting into you isn't very good. And it's not good. Yeah. But you just do it because it tastes good. It tastes good. Because it gives you pleasure for a couple seconds.
You're a slave to your tongue.
Yeah, your ego is the one that likes the pleasure of good tasting food.
Without an ego, you would eat healthy.
Yeah, if you didn't have an ego, you wouldn't care about sex. You wouldn't care about so many things.
But unfortunately, we're stuck with one because survival and blah, blah, blah. But
yeah, like, if you eat healthy, you put positive life energy into you, which in turn gives you a better mindset. It makes you start thinking better. It gives you better ideas. Your
puts you
mindset
in a
is a
higher
lot
vibration.
stronger. It puts you in a higher vibration.
And you're just vibing.
Like, junk food and fast food puts you in a low vibration. It brings your vibration down. It hurts you.
It makes you lazy,
Not
tired.
only does it give you diabetes, it brings you
diabetes
vibration down. It's just all bad for you. There's no positives to it. And people say like being vegan is bad because you don't get all the protein you need. There's literally plants
that have so much protein.
More protein than a steak, more protein than this meat. People claim to have all this protein and stuff.
Like you don't have to be vegan. Just try to be healthier in your food choices. Like for me, recently, one thing that I switched to wasn't just like, going from soda to water. It was going from regular like cow milk to almond milk. Like just do little switches like that for a while until your palate gets used to it.
And then you can expand on it later on.
Because like this one right here cannot eat lettuce to save his life, but he's trying, and I'm proud of him.
And I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I'm sorry. I interrupted your thought.
Okay, now to next.
Going back to, wasting energy on the wrong people. How can we, like, conserve our energy? I mean, you basically already said to, like, cut people off.
Yeah. You just cut those off that don't affect your life positively. Those that you tend to always feel bad around, even if they don't do anything to you. You just don't want to be there. You don't really want to hang out with them, or those that ask you for a lot of favors all the time. Those tend to be a lot of the times the energy vampires. So you just don't want them to rub off on you. You can start to turn into them in a way.
Yeah.
Because their energy is just that strong. And you just want to be protective of yourself at all times. Especially now.
Because there's a lot of really low vibrations going around, and
yeah, the whole world's in
and
this
really, the collective
state.
consciousness is in a state of panic. And I feel like that really affects obviously everyone, and you gotta try to be strong. Try to not be swayed by anything. You got this, I believe in you.
I think that's all for today.
Wow.
I think that's all for today.
Yeah. I think that's all we have for now.
Okay.
But we love you guys.
Thank you guys for listening to us. If you did, like and subscribe and share us if you want. You can share us to people you want to help enlighten, maybe those that you've been talking to about certain things. They're like, oh, look, did you know that everything's vibration, blah blah blah. And once they start to get to learn a little bit about it from you telling them, you can be like, okay, you should watch this. It'll really help you get informed and stuff. And it'll be good for them if you want, and if not, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
We love you anyways. Thank you for tuning in.
Woohoo!
See you guys next episode.
And as always, stay safe and stay aware.
We love you.